Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, lovers and seekers, those who are lost and those who are found. Tonight, I will be reading from the compilation titled Outlaw Creative, The Geometry of Life. We will be hearing from the chapter titled The Giving of the Finger. That being said, let's get started, shall we? The giving of the finger. There is the childish version of giving the finger, and then there is the structural version. The childish version says, "I am hurt." The structural version says, "I will not be narrated by you." Those are not the same. The finger, at its lowest level, is reactive ego. At its highest level, it is boundary without apology. But here is the danger. If you live by the finger, you become defined by opposition. A man cannot build a life by defiance alone. Defiance clears ground. It does not raise beams. Now let's step into marriage. When man becomes husband and woman becomes wife, that is not romance language. That is ontological language. Boy becomes man. Girl becomes woman. This is biological. Man becomes husband. Woman becomes wife. This is structural. Marriage is not two complete beings fusing. It is two incomplete beings submitting to a shared architecture. And here is where your earlier theme returns. Arc and arc. Marriage is an arc first. It is containment. It protects against external volatility. It reduces chaos through covenant. But over time it becomes arc, trajectory, a long, slow shaping of two personalities into something neither could generate alone. That shaping requires discipline, repetition, forgiveness, integration. And here's the harsh truth. The man who gives the finger well must learn not to give it at home. Sharpness used outwardly protects. Sharpness used inwardly corrodes. A husband cannot constantly signal dominance. He must cultivate interior steadiness. Otherwise the arc leaks. Now let's bring in. I was born ready. That sentence has swagger, but it can mean two different things. The immature meaning reads as follows. I owe no apprenticeship. Mature meaning reads as follows. I was born with the capacity to grow into what is required. No man is born ready to be a husband. He becomes ready through constraint, through cadence, through saying no to himself, through staying when ego wants to flare. Marriage is not the extinguishing of the sharp part. It is its redirection. The finger becomes protection of the household, refusal of corruption, defense of dignity, but never a weapon against the covenant. Now here is the integration move. You enjoy sharpness. You enjoy verbal precision. You enjoy signal sending. Fine. But the husband version of you must ask this question. Does this build long-term arc, or merely discharge short-term voltage? That's the distinction between boy and man, between reaction and architecture, between performance and structure.